Hey, welcome back to the channel, the Altcoin Hustle. This is your boy XRPD. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel, and I'm back with another video. So let's get busy with the content. So recently, Forbes magazine interviewed a former financial regulator. He's now considered a fintech futurist. His name is Thomas Vartarian. And he was giving some of his thoughts on essentially government's role in this SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. So as you know, this lawsuit's still going on. Right now, it feels like Ripple is going to end up either settling with a slap on the wrist or possibly even winning the case. The SEC is kind of running around like a chicken with its head cut off right now, trying to figure out even just what clarity would be for crypto. So I'm getting some of his thoughts. I thought they were fascinating. Let me go ahead and read these statements to you. They're not exact quotes, paraphrasing, but they're interesting pieces of information. So what this fintech futurist, Mr. Thomas Vartarian, was saying is that the U.S. is the only country that has a dual system of banking that has hundreds of state and federal regulators. That's the issue right there. It's too many regulators. So they say too many cooks in the kitchen. I know you heard that saying. So if it's so many regulators, how can we figure out as a country what's going to establish or who's going to establish what crypto is, right? You got the SEC trying to figure it out. The CFTC, I believe, there's another financial organization, the government. They're saying, no, we're the folks that determine what crypto is, not the SEC. Congress, they look into Congress. Congress don't know. You got senators, a lot of them are bullish on crypto, some are not. So it's just all over the place, and we're behind right now in clarity with crypto versus countries around the world. What he was also saying is that improvement is needed because the system is inefficient and redundant. Government in general, look at how just the government is run. I really don't care who's in office. Really inefficient, a lot of waste. Spends a lot of our taxpayer dollars on numerous things that have no value. It's really a shame because we would be better off as a people if the government was really just more efficient, especially when it comes to spending taxpayers' dollars. So that's important. And also what he was saying was we need less regulators than government. Facts. Don't need as many regulators. Don't need a whole bunch of cooks in the kitchen. You need a chef, a sous chef. You don't need a whole bunch of people trying to figure out regulation. He also said regulators have asserted jurisdiction over cryptocurrency with little guidance. So they just don't have the guidance. This is up to Congress, the House, the Senate to figure this thing out, right? Because they got to be able to lay down the ground rules so that regulators know how to treat cryptocurrency, because it's hurting the investor. Look at XRP. Granted, lately it's gone up a lot in the past week or two, which is awesome. But December, when this lawsuit dropped, man, a lot of investors lost a lot of money because when that lawsuit dropped, XRP just dropped like a rock. That's a lot of value, man. A lot of crypto investors are retail investors, so gotta keep those things in mind, essentially. So yeah, I wanted to bring that information. I thought it was fascinating that a fintech futurist, former financial regulator, gave his thoughts about the lawsuit, about government's role, how they have too many regulators, state and federal and local government, who's involved, who's in charge, who's going to be able to make the decision to say, hey, crypto is an actual asset of value versus devaluing crypto by always saying something negative about it. It only hurts the crypto investor, and it's always that, we're always, looked upon as the last man up because banks, have this power over the government that they shouldn't have. But anyway, that's my thoughts. Hey, thank you guys so much. Just let me know what you think. If you have any thoughts about this person's opinion, he's a former financial regulator, so he knows the ins and outs of how regulation works in the financial sector, especially when it comes to crypto, things like that, and what's needed. Yeah, definitely share the video. If you have any comments or suggestions, let me know. Until next time, this is your boy XRPD. Let's go to the moon together. Moon money.